Almost everyone uses USB-C now. Around 90% modern phones have it. Even Apple finally dropped the Lightning cable and switched to USB-C. Not exactly because they wanted to, but because they kind of had to. So now it feels like everything is finally universal. Except it's not. You've seen this happen. Your iPad is dead. You plug in a USB-C cable. Nothing. You grab another USB-C cable that looks identical, same shape, same connector, and suddenly it charges instantly. You copy a large file. One cable feels painfully slow. Swap cables and it finishes before you even check. Laptop charging is worse. One cable makes your MacBook charge fast. Another makes it climb so slowly you start questioning reality. Same port, same shape. So what's going on? USB actually stands for Universal Serial Bus. Universal makes it sound like everything should work the same. But USB is a family. Type A, Type B, and Type-C are just connector shapes. Type-C is this small oval one. It became popular not because of speed, but because it's reversible. No more flipping the plug 3 times like a ritual, but the real performance comes from the numbers. USB 2.0, USB 3.0, 3.2, USB 4. All of these can use the exact same USB-C connector. That's the trap. Two cables can look identical outside. Inside, one might be built for basic speeds, and the other for extremely fast data. Think of it like two highways with the same entrance. One is a narrow road, the other is a full expressway. Same connector, different capability. Now let's talk about charging. Modern USB-C uses something called power delivery. When you plug in your device, the charger doesn't just send random power. There's a quick digital handshake. The charger asks how much power is safe. The device responds. They agree. But here's what most people don't realize. The cable also matters. Higher wattage means more current. More current means more heat. So before sending high power, the system checks if the cable can handle it. Better cables often have a tiny chip inside that says, "I'm rated for higher power." If that chip isn't there, charging speed gets limited. That's why one USB-C cable charges your laptop fast, and another feels slow, even with the same charger. And here's the mildly ridiculous part. Some ultra-cheap USB-C gadgets skip a tiny internal resistor just to save a few cents. That small component tells the charger a real device is connected. Without it, proper C-to-C charging doesn't work. So your good USB-C cable won't charge the device. But an old USB to USB-C cable, it works instantly. Not magic, just cost-cutting. So is there one cable that does everything? Yes, but it's not random. If you want the closest thing to a buy once and forget it cable, look for USB for 40 gigabits per second speeds, 100 volts or 240 volts power delivery, or Thunderbolt for fifths certification. Thunderbolt is basically USB-C with stricter rules. More expensive, but far less guesswork, especially for docks, fast SSDs, and monitors. There's one catch though. The faster and more powerful the cable, the less it likes being long. High-speed signals don't travel perfectly over long distances. Physics wins. USB-C isn't broken. It's ambitious. One small oval connector trying to replace charging ports, display ports, data ports, and more. The frustration doesn't come from bad technology. It comes from invisible differences hiding inside cables that all look exactly the same. And most of the time, when something doesn't work, it's not your device, it's the cable.